Alright, well, let's see what the next story is gonna be. Let me see what is written over here. Jessica's Mother's Day present. Jessica is struggling to come up with a present for Natsu for Mother's Day. Perhaps the demons of love could help her out? Okay. We're gonna be involving Zepparu and Fufu in this one. That's lovely. Let's go! Congrats, Jessica! You're on your way to become a witch yourself. Which is funny that something like that never happened, but I guess it makes sense that it would never happen, but at the same time, kinda wanted to see what would be like a witch equivalent of Jessica. Realizing that she had some of them herself, despite not thinking that she really could do it. Jessica froze for a short while. Actually, wasn't it that during like the earlier episodes I was thinking that maybe Jessica has something to do with Beatrice? I think I did at some point, didn't I? Nah, okay. Jessica never expected such noisy demons to show up. She kept worrying about what to get as a present for the upcoming Mother's Day. Looking for ideas, she was fishing through the library for a suitable book. She saw Kinzo's grimoire and, as a joke, attempted to summon a demon. She managed to summon demons despite doing it half-heartedly, which left no doubt that Jessica was indeed Kinzo's grandchild. A magic item, I guess pills for her headaches is not gonna cut it this time. Maybe some more scorpion charms. Ah, but you are gonna get some weird magical items, I'm sure. Like, I'm really curious what the other 70, like, what the other demons are like out of the 72. There is no doubt that Yasu at some point in the past did think of more demons. It's just that, well, throughout Umineko we only saw what we saw. Cause, you know, we've added like so many characters up until this point. Like, you know, Ryukishi had so many opportunities to throw in so many of those demons. Like, he had like a pool of demons that he could choose from, but no, instead he did go for some different kinds of characters as well, so that's interesting. I guess the idea of more and more demons arriving, like out of those 72, you would get stale at some point. So might as well throw in the Cheesters, throw in the Eisen Jungfraus, the Wills and Leons, those types of characters, which is nice. The topic had grown pointlessly grand in scale after she summoned these troublesome demons. So Jessica placated them with the proposition of just plain carnation.
Ah, そういえばそんな魔法のカーネーションがあったね。確か1日経ったら枯れてしまうけど、その1日の間送った相手にご利益を与えるという。
あ、それならいいかな。1日程度の魔法なら大騒ぎにはならなそうだし。
感謝の魔法だもの。呪いとかネガティブな力なんてないわ。
ただ困ったことにどんなご利益があるのか忘れてしまったんだ。
でも約束するわ。絶対に送られて迷惑するような魔法ではないわ。
Well, let's hope.
送られた母親は1日だけ少し魔法の加護が受けられるカーネーションさ。
Magic protection for a single day.
それなら僕たちも悪魔らしい魔力ある授け物ができて満足だし、君だってそう怖がらずに受け取れるアイテムだと思うけどね。
Okay, magic carnation. I don't really get what kind of effect you have, but please, by the power of magic, bestow protection. Jessica decided to give the carnation to Natsu. Alright. Hope it's not gonna blow up in our faces.
母さん、これ母の日のプレゼントに。
おや、カーネーションですか。どこか不思議なカーネーションですね。ひょっとして珍しかったり高かったりするのではありませんか。
Oh.
なんか縁起物らしくて持ってるとその幸運があるらしいぜ。
そうですか。ありがとう。大切にします。
Nice. According to Japan Fufu, the effect would last from the morning to the evening of the day after the present was given. Jessica wasn't sure what kind of effect the magic would have. She stopped thinking about that and instead turned her thoughts to the fact that tomorrow was Monday. Yeah, you know, let's not forget that Jessica... She doesn't really have like any idea about this sort of stuff. She had to go to school, even though... yeah, whatever. And she will only know what happened, if anything, after she returns. The next day at the school in Nijima.
ジェシーおはよ
Whoa! Hello there, cute girl.
う。どうしたの？
Saku? What the fuck? I heard that name before. What? Who is she?
サクか、おはようだぜ。朝っぱらから頭が痛いんだぜ。
Headache? Oh no, you're gonna turn into your mom.
やったジェシー二日酔い？
黄色い笑いが頭に響くぜ。
ジェシーのお母さんって頭痛持ちなんでしょ？遺伝かね。お母さんに頭痛薬とか相談してみたら？
Oh no. Jessica suddenly remembered breakfast that morning. That morning, Natsu had a very bright smile on her face.
どうしたのい、夏日。
Oh no, they transferred the headaches to Jessica. Now Natsu doesn't have any headaches anymore, but Christ. That is one big curse.
今朝はとてもご機嫌のようだ。
ええ、気候が穏やかになってきたせいでしょうか。今朝は頭痛も穏やかで、とても快適に目覚めたもので。
Hearing this exchange between her parents, Jessica was thinking that this is most definitely magic. Oh, so this is how it is. Jessica finally understood the blessings of the magic carnation. It was true that the carnation protects its receiver. It was never confirmed whether the sender would be cursed or blessed in any way. Let's see. This is, after all, a gift from demons. Simply one of those things that was too good to be true. The magic of that carnation probably worked by substitution. You moved my mom's headaches and transferred them onto me. In other words, mom is released from headaches today, and instead, I get them for a day. Alright, fine. If it's just for one day, I guess. At first, Jessica was annoyed by this revelation. But after thinking it over, she changed her mind. Yeah, she was suffering from headaches, but thanks to that, Natsuki could spend just this one day pleasantly. That's lovely.
まあ、ただでうまい話があるわけもない。
And it has been like years since I've been in this room. Still doing your idol activities?
この頭痛を母さんへの親孝行だって。今日一日頑張ろう。
Jessica decided to just deal with this for today.
なんですって？あんた最近態度でかすぎ。
何言ってんだよ。人の話ちゃんと聞けよ。
ジェシー、喧嘩だよ。生徒会長なんだから仲裁して。
Jessica was a popular student. If there was a fight, she's often the one to tear it apart. You know, well, that's... I guess that is a good point. You know, Jessica is a fighter. I guess maybe she also knows how to stop fights too. But for some reason, there were numerous fights all around. And every time someone called Jessica over, making her very busy. But then Jessica remembered something. Come to think of it, my mom did tell me, whenever servants argued, she'd watch and stop them if it was about to turn into a fight. So even that burden is mine now? Uh-oh. Oh god. So it doesn't just stop at headaches. You are literally gonna turn into your mom today. Huh. Like, I wonder how far are we gonna go with that. Oh, please, don't do anything stupid with Kinzo. I don't want anything cursed when it comes to Kinzo and Jessica. Ugh. Today on Jorok and Shima, the servants were definitely getting along peacefully without fighting. Or, you know, if you want to go that dirty route, I guess we're gonna do something with Beller, I guess. No! No! They're cousins, goddammit! They're cousins! That and I guess this is at that point when Beller was the least connected to the family, but Natsuki had no trouble at all on Rokkenjima today, and spent her time smiling as a result of that.
だから野球部ばっかりずるいって言ってんでしょ。そんなに強くないくせに。
それを言ったらサッカー部だってどうなんだよ。サッカー部のが弱えだろ。
だから生徒会費が足りないんだってば。
会計が合わなくて困ってるんだよ。
Wait, hold on.
来週出てくれるって言ったじゃん。
Did I just hear Beller there?
ごめん。その日バイトでどうしてもダメで。
I guess, you know, it makes sense. We're gonna hear some voice actors do some of the extras around here. Why hire like completely different voice actors for some random students right over here? We're gonna hear some familiar voices. Today, the problem just never ended. Personal problems, financial problems, even shift problems. There's no doubt. All the usual worries that Natsuki had fall onto Jessica. Oh man, even the financial ones, Jesus. As the various issues continued to occur, Jessica unintentionally found herself wondering just what sort of stars her mother had been born under. Well, as long as you don't stress yourself out and, I don't know, just turn your hair a little bit more brown because of it. Is it possible to... I mean, I guess there is that kind of thought that if you stress out so much, white hair is gonna arrive much earlier. But I don't know about changing your hair color entirely. Can you easily become red-headed if you stress out? But since she had shouldered this responsibility, Natsuki could pass the single day in peace. It's not a bad gift for Mother's Day, is it? Jessica fought this and changed all the trouble and the headache that should have befallen her mother head on. Back in the Rokejima mansion, during dinner, Natsuki's face was bright and cheerful.
どうお母さん、今日一日何か素敵なことはあった？
ええ。今日はどういうわけか、とても巡り合わせの良い日で、とても静かで穏やかな素敵な一日でしたよ。これもジェシカがプレゼントしてくれた幸運のカーネーションのおかげでしょうね。
If only it lasted for the rest of your life instead of just one day.
本当にありがとう。
You truly deserve the world, Natsuki. Although today was terrible for Jessica, she felt rewarded just by seeing her mother's smiling face. It's almost midnight. The bottom floor's magic will soon end. Or will it? As soon as midnight arrived, Jessica's headache has completely vanished. The carnation magic expired. And even though her head was clear now, Natsuki began suffering again, so Jessica experienced a rather complicated emotion. Just once, on this Mother's Day, she was able to carry Natsuki's headache burden and her other torments. It was a way of showing respect to her mother, wasn't it?
いやあ、ジェシカ。これでカーネーションの魔法はおしまいだけど、満足してもらえたかい？
夏日は今日一日、加護の力を得られたはずだわ。
Yeah, that's true. We do have to thank you, Zeppano Futur, as usual. You two are lovely, like always.
そうそう。カーネーションの魔法だけどね、ちゃんと説明書を調べてきたよ。あのカーネーションの魔法はね。
もう知ってるぜ。送って私に病気とかトラブルを身代わりにする魔法だろ。ま、そんなうまい話があるわけないし、結果的に母さんに親孝行ができたから感謝はするぜ。
身代わり？
Zeppano Futur exchanged confused glances.
いや違うよ。あのカーネーションの魔法は魔除けなんだよ。
A charm?
霊的な魔法的な、あらゆる干渉から一日だけ守ってくれるの。ジェシカちゃんにトラブルを移し替えるなんて効果はないはずなんだけど。
Oh.
いや、そんなことはないぜ。母さんの頭痛は私に移ってたし。
Zeppano Futur exchanged glances again. They were demons after all. The fact that a human was teaching them the effects of their own magic hurt their pride.
僕たちはなんだか納得がいかないね。
ええ、これでは悪魔の直れだわ。ちょっとカーネーションの魔法のこと、もっとよく調べてみましょうよ。
Would you say that this is some other forces, like some other person's interference, some external force that we're not aware of?
僕らの名にかけて絶対に真相を解明するよ。
い おかげで母の日のちょっとした贈り物になったし、ありがとう、感謝してるよ。
ダメダメ、僕たちのプライドにかけて絶対に調べるから。
Alright, well, you do that, I guess. Zeppan and Furfur, replying one-sidedly, erased their forms. Jessica gave a sigh of relief and heaved her shoulders, and then erased the magic circle. She probably wouldn't see those two bustling demons again. She resolved to... Yeah, we will see about that one. She resolved to pick the birthday gift to her mother herself next year. Eh. You know, this is weird. Like, I haven't thought about this, like, too much before, but these are side stories. These are not something that you see in the main story. So, one would think that this stuff is filler, but... Is it possible for me to include these in the story as well? I mean, it would be lovely, but at the same time, it kind of makes me question, like, if we are to apply these to the main story, does it make sense for Jessica, for example, to meet Zeppan and Furfur before... I mean, again, we're not applying, like, normal timelines to Umineko. And the episodes themselves, they are drastically different from one another. I guess I can consider these like game boards of themselves a little bit, I guess. Yeah, you know, I think it's possible. I guess I'll think about it some more. Like, for example, can I apply this to analyze Jessica? Can I offer this side story as an example towards her love for her mother? Well, yeah, I guess I can. What about that herbal tea that Auntie Rosa had been recommended as a good headache treatment? And so the Mother's Day ended for Jessica. Something's up and going down. In the meantime, Zeppan and Furfur were trying their best to figure out why the magic that was only meant to protect Natsu seemed to bring Jessica so much trouble. Alright, who is it? As a result, they discovered something strange.
後宮夏日はどうやらずいぶん昔にどこかの悪魔か精霊と契約をしてたみたいだね。
その契約がカーネーションの魔法で1日の間ないことにされてたのね。
夏日は頭痛持ちだそうだから、頭痛と引き換えに何かのお願い事をしたんじゃないのか
な。ならそれは夏日一人の問題でジェシカとは関係ないはずだわ。
Like, I wonder. Well, I doubt that this is something that happened today. I mean, it's Mother's Day. Natsu wouldn't do such a thing, but nonetheless, it kind of makes me question if Natsu did something similar in the past where she met with a demon and she wanted, like, she was so mad with Jessica at some point. Natsu wished that Jessica would be a little bit more responsible, and thus Jessica gets this for like one day to see how her mother feels about all this. Maybe Natsu wished for Jessica to be understood. No, wait, Natsu wished for Jessica to understand Natsu when what she's going through. Maybe that's a completely separate wish.
確かに。王となったら夏日のことを徹底的に調べてみよう。一体夏日はどんな精霊か、何を契約していたんだろう。
I am curious who the spirit is, the magical entity. Hey everyone, do you understand yet? Please take a moment to try and figure it out together with Zeppan and Furfur before continuing. Oh. You're giving me a murder mystery right over here? Okay. Well, not a murder mystery, but a mystery nonetheless. Okay, well, I guess this is the cutoff point. Like I'm saying, if Jessica wished something for Nazi, then probably Nazi wished something for Jessica as well. Probably at the same time, I guess. Like, Nazi wished for Jessica to not only understand what Nazi is going through, thus going through the headaches and the financial and stopping conflict and such, to understand what her mother is going through, but to also be a loving daughter as well. And thus, Jessica was not gonna say forced, but that is how it all started, with Jessica wishing for Zepparan Furfur to give her something for Mother's Day. That it was Nazi's wish, or something along the lines of that. But who would Nazi ask this of? Beatrice, maybe? I guess. Zepparan Furfur, probably. Maybe Zepparan Furfur are fucking with us. There was the figure of Nazi, embracing the newborn Jessica. Aww. This was when the contract was made.
いやー、可愛い子だ。きっと君に似て美しい子に育つぞ。
どうでしょう。私は頭痛持ちだから、この子にもそれが受け継がれないか不安ね。
While cuddling the baby Jessica, Krause and Nazi pleaded.
ようやく授けていただいた我が娘をどうかお守りください。きっとこの子は頭痛持ちでしょう。いいえ、私と同じで容量が悪かったり、すぐトラブルに巻き込まれたりする不運の星に愛されているでしょう。どうかこの子に健康で素敵な運命をお授けください。
Hey, that's lovely.
頭痛も不運もジェシカの分も全て私が引き受けますから。
Aww. Oh my god. That is lovely. Perhaps this could even be considered a blood pact. Before she even understood it, her desire seemed to reach a higher power. Okay, so we are going this far from when Jessica was born. Okay, so does this mean that once Jessica did that wish for Nazi, I guess that kind of annulled, that kind of cancelled Jessica's power for like one day. That cancelled the Nazi's wish for Jessica to be healthy and without headaches for like one day. Like it cancelled it. But maybe it's a case that so from that day onward, Nazi began experiencing 2 people's worth of headaches. Man, that is lovely.